Yeah, so welcome to our last session out there, and we have taken a question from one of our um, patient, and he's asking, like, he just messaged me on my WhatsApp that how does stress affect blood sugar levels, and what does coping mechanism and recommended for individuals with diabetes. So it is more about stress management and how stress actually affects the sugar levels of individual. So Dr. Sangeetam.
Uh, so we can say what is health first. Health is the definition of health is a state of well-being, a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being is called health. So it includes both physical our health and our mental and the social well-being. Every time whenever disease or whatever we are doing in our body, both mind and body is correlated. When we have some problem in our body, it will affect our mind. When just like we have some disease, we are going to depress like that. And also when our mind is very stressful, our body also starts to showing the symptoms. Just like we are very stressed or we have some tension so much. So sometimes we are showing like we have headache, some feverish symptoms. So always the body and the mind are interlinked. We cannot separately tell like that. So in any disease, we can see the correlation, just like in diabetic mellitus. So after the diabetes, it may be started from the body or it may be started from our mind also. After so much stressful condition, it will lead to diabetes. Means it will going to affect our pancreas and lead to diabetes. Maybe it will is due to our sedentary lifestyles. Because of that, it first affect our pancreas, then later it's going to affect our mind also. Both mechanism we can do. It can happen. We cannot tell specifically which one is going to start first. So after it happened, what we can do like that, once we can control our mind, we can also control our body also, some aspect. Once we can control our body, we can control our mind also. Both are correlated. We can 50-50. We cannot support by by each another. So, in when we have so much stress, what happen really is that they are going to produce some free radicals in our body. So much stress factors we are telling like that. That is called free radicals. So to prevent that, normally we are taking so much antioxidant to remove that free radicals. What is these free radical? What they are going to do is they are going to affect different organs. So, which organs they are going to affect from their different diseases happening is going to affect our beta cells in pancreas. So, they started to showing the disease diabetes. It increase the secretion of insulin or reduce the secretion of insulin or increase the resistance of the insulin. It will affect the insulin and it started to resist the insulin to take the intake of the glucose. So by doing that, that is a mechanism actually happening in stress disorders or in stress. If you have more so much stress because of our lifestyle or because of our family issues, because of our any work problems, anything, whatever it is, it's going to happen like that. It's just like slow poison, not like not directly affecting too much. Uh, it's not going to affect too much. Very slowly it's going to affect. So what we need to do is we need to do some stress busters. The best is yoga. Do some breathing exercise, do some meditations, or go happy with our family, going out with our friends. Like that, we can reduce our stress. Whatever we are going to make our happy, it will reduce our stress. So by
Right.
that, it is a one part. It will reduce the diabetes also.
Great. So we have Mr. Rajendran also with us. So I would like to ask him, like, as as a promoter of Hami, he's doing a great job out there in terms of researching Ayurveda products for the wellness of the human being. So, Mr. Rajendran, if you are listening me, I would like, Mr. Rajendran, are you there?
I'm there.
Yeah. So your sir, your camera is off. So basically, Mr. Rajendran, I just wanted to know like the depth of Ayurveda into diabetes management, and what are the new technologies are coming up in terms of diabetes management itself.
See, there are a number of technologies that are emerging. There are a lot of gadgets nowadays which helps people to exercise better. Earlier, earlier period, like about 15, 20 years ago, the the options before the diabetic persons were limited. Now you have technology based. You can, like what Dr. Sangeetam and Dr. Preeti said, you can access yoga sitting in your room. You can take expert guidance from YouTube, and you can also access various wellness therapies being offered by Ayurveda in India. India has witnessed exponential growth in Ayurveda and in the use of Ayurvedic medicines in the last 10 years. Now, how do we access is that everyone has technology very closer to their doorstep, and once in a year or once in 2 years, going for a wellness retreat, taking out 5 to 10 days from your hectic life for yourself to go and rejuvenate and relax is very important. Now, for that matter, technology related, I used to say that for people affected with diabetes, the cure and management 70% lies in the hands of the patients. That means you have nowadays very good testing kits. Every day or 2 to 3 times in a day, you can check your sugar levels and adjust medicines and food accordingly. Now, once in a while, checking your blood sugar at random level is not going to help you or the physician to help you. You need to be very consistent and have a very disciplined approach to the management of diabetes. As I earlier said, it's a lifestyle disease. Now, if you can measure your glucose levels 3 to 6 times in a day continuously for about 3 to 4 days, that can give us a very clear picture of how the sugar levels in your body varies from at different levels and at different times. Accordingly, the dosage of the medicines could be adjusted by your physician to avoid hypoglycemia. See, managing diabetes also has a very strong component of managing hypoglycemia. Hypoglycemia, frequent occurrence of hypoglycemia is not good. Sometimes having hypoglycemia could be detrimental to your life and your safety. So, having these testing kits and equipment very close by to you is enabling you in a better way. You can consult online, you can access wellness therapies. There are so many wellness solutions available. So, not only technology created products are also available for you to manage diabetes. Diabetes is not something that you need to fear of. Diabetes is something that you need to manage. When we say manage means manage its presence in the body, manage its publications, and remain healthy. Thank you, Abhishek, for this.
Thank you, Mr. Rajendran, and I think it was a deep insight about the diabetes. And thank you, Dr. Sangeetam P. Baby, for your great insights. And I believe that we will be doing more webinars with you in future.
Yeah,
And I
Thank you.
really,
Thank you
yeah,
so
I
much
really
for giving such opportunity.
right. And I'm really delighted that you have taken out time from your busy schedule. Um, and it was really insightful, to be very frank with you. And I really thank my audience, like who has given their time from my heart itself and from the whole Have Me team. that we made it possible, because it was our first webinar. So we were not very much confident, but Dr. Sangeetam and Dr. Preeti really made it insightful, and it will be really helpful for our clients and the patients as well. And we are very much committed for the wellness of the human being. And uh, our mission is, to um, integrate the Ayurveda and the modern medicine, basically, like into the daily lives of the people to improve their lifestyle. So very much thank Dr. Sangeetam once again. See you in the next webinar. Thank you, Mr. Rajendran. Thank you for your valuable time. Though you are traveling, but still you have taken out time to, uh, join the webinar. Very much thank
It's
you.
a pleasure. It's my
Thank
pleasure,
you.
and I wish everyone Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you so
Same to you,
much,
sir.
Abhishek.
Same to you. So, from the whole team of Have Me Wellness, wish you all a very happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, and wish you a very happy New Year 2024. Thank you. Stay tuned.
Thank you.